also take the opportunity to reassure the Ghanaian people of our determination to work together to ensure the seamless transfer of power, to continue to work together to deepen and consolidate democratic governance in our country. It's important for the future of Ghana, and it is important for the future of our continent that the world should see a successful, functioning African democracy. And Ghana has the privilege of being in the category of successful democracies on our continent. It is our responsibility, our joint responsibility, to make sure that that reputation is maintained and consolidated. So this is the reason why I wanted to invite you here, so that we could have this first informal meeting, as it were, and then we will then be in the position to go towards the formal meeting. The foreign minister, you know, said
have we transitioned it?
She'll be transitioning, I believe it's March, is it? Or April.
Congratulations.
And then the Minister of State and the Presidency.
Express my sincerest appreciation to you for that phone call you gave me. Congratulating me. I think it was a good mark of statesmanship. And it gives me a sense of deja vu, like you said, to be back here again after so many years. Members of my team, I'm sure they're all familiar.
Right. Me more about home. The Atiana said, Abai ba, your friend transitional team, say, me boa contact the children to you, and for Miss Family Ambra. It is supervised by the Constitution, the President of the Republic. And then there's an Amra. The President be able to so Jam Ranos now Tiku Abeku, Haneha, no Weshia. Near the manager Padina, near Danny did the Acham Sani Jawako, your friend transitional team. Now, the Abamuni said, transitional team here made it shows CA. Tihasi, Namin Chow, the shocking part of it. Abrante back your friend the fellows of Usukwachi. Unim, Mamin Kama Samkaka. Papa J was say.
NDC people compare us to the MPP. MPP, they don't waste their time on too many insults. So, NDC, our mouths like acid.
Right. Papa J, Embrebi, Otonkodami and Sabidin. Babies with shaft teeth. Samokaya. Papa J, may your soul rest in perfect peace. See, the reason why I'm here so furious when it comes to the NDC propaganda in the media, and I say, I know them. One is this guy. Your friend is saying, Felix Kwachi Ofusu. Ne papa ni to be Kwachi. NDC kani to be Kwachi. Neba no. Share. Kwachi. One they say Mahama is a spokesperson for or a constitutional body now, your friend, transitional team. No. Quickly, media strategy. Adiano we name yenu baby ano. Washasi TS system no. Now, we are Ghanaian. Listen to me. I don't hate the NDC. But because of our own strategic way in the media, we understand the game. This is a reason. Pachoba, like the video and subscribe for me. Now, Ofosuko Achesedi, Wobeka Chile Ghana for say, ya call hono, ya huni say, abano, SI contract be, some contract be, ya huni say more, abani to sikabi, wa abana shade to sikabi the last minute, one tiasi. Now, I am telling you, the double standard of these babies with shaft teeth, Rollins the kind way, Omanebuama, Okut Fusukwache, Akujato, woman Rollins the two, almost said, you know, a son will be woo. Sabra, woman to see Rollins so Bakuni. Eti, Nabayaba, Yate, we don't care. Yamunkoya, you man, any here. Okoye, Wababe can't be on. And the Tenassi are aqua winning. Kwachi Ofusu na wono kan we kire ye. Ode me ba tia.
Mahama. Omo pa eye basonko a emremu no e wose omo hia no modwendwen kwan a abanya efri edwaso no. E de oman ne be hye abanya e ba edwaso no nsa. Nti omo pa sa basonko no ahontoma. Na enu echi no basonko no hyase edi dwuma. Dwuma mu di kan di ye ne se na e wose omo ti eku ahodo a Ameshwe and some ahodo e wo ho a efa saa abansese yi ho eku edikano eno na behwe eye soya ese soya o mampanifo fo no e wo January 7th 2025 it is akwo no yate a o ma sha ase a o mo ye adwuma se le be ya saa da ne be so no betumi afu akonwa no eku eto so no na eyeku a ehwe aban enkrabata nyina hyehyɛ wo ho sanse me ka sei e wo se aban a efi odwa so no eden krata ene yapade a eyo ma ne dia ne hye aban a eba ne sai no so hia se eku no betena se no masese sai yapade no no mahwe nkrata ene adasedie ne niam ahodo a ewo se omoma aban a eba akonwa so na ene ye pawo ya ya de dwumedi asesa no aso mo nsa nti amo asase menka se insiemudi no na ye no obu kwanso mse basa bi anko na aban sesa ba ejidi se e wo se aban a ebe konwa so no dwumedi titiru bia a ekosisi a no mu bi se ne be ya no kredie ne pepe ye no nkutabuo betumi aye adwuma asema making eye 2016 yeto abawie ya saa abansese ku a yati bia ne yati bi no ori asafomafo na ogina wa ma MPP no atwere kata e de koma aban yete so ne se
right eti yenuru ha ono ase 2016 e de ne see this guy ya friend kwachi ofosui Felix enei wo shase ye dede wo su wokekam wo frefre media foi TV3 ni joy foi 2016 wo kan asem won mo abane ko no mo ye transition no media for no ko busa nse bema na yate se wo a transition na mo ye no mo se de ti ha se MPP for no say Mahama shase ye sign contract bie what ti asem obeka che wo ti hansa na yakone de no so ti ha
to mampani John Dramani Mahama America kraka we ye pia na che wo no concern free na office se wonye mampani bi no afi kwa no wo hye ho kutupa esa contract akese na afi so wo mankrofo nyuma hodo eya wo modwe ho wo mo NTS kra na sanse me beto dwa yi UTV kase nya kwan ene wo no nyamfo Felix Ofosu kwa che wo no eye Oswafo be di ekira ohwenkita wudensem so ekasae no kirem se eye no nwa pa se sansem no etimi pia bonten mankrofo timi kasate o mampani John Dramani Mahama e wo saa kwan no so wo so be di atomu prekupe se e wo musa bato kese ayekoe no o mampani John Dramani Mahama edi mu nkuko de nanso so enkyere se odi namamuo abawiye amamra constitution a o man Ghana de boy ho bra no e ma no ho kwan se wotumi ye na dwuma efisa abre ya kosi se emire bedu se de akofra e be hye na danko akufu ado nsa afa no so ato amamu no so
se yeto abawia eno no nkyere se omampani owo so no na kwagya mampani ye Ghana mra no ema emre potia aban bi emre a odi ne konwa so no ebe awiye na efi bra obebe konwa so ekopem bra wamama obebe awiye no wo ho kwan se dwumedie biara a Ghana mra ma ho kwan se obedi no wudi ene ese bi ahomache a adiekia ye besai o mampani foforo no amana tere konwa no so no pono wutumi edidwuma edeboa
pacho tie me pa we NDC ni a tie me this is Ghana issue sorty bemen your friend say kwachi Ofosu another back on 2016 ono ni o wo say ono de abai Mahama abai no wa kwanya mrama ne kwan ko si da de beti on the 67 ansa na wotimi nkaso president bio 2016 video evidence. This is the guy. I told you, Ghana for won't pay attention to NDC media propaganda. One on your 2016 pacho TNE with it. Was it one on the Mahama wo kwine. So one day one sankon one yen a Juma as president. Na yen one was a media for mobe jenem. Tia with it.
Mine de here ne se efamra kwanso. Se woko English abochimemu, woko America. Woko be bia wo me owiase afanan a ye de kebima me kebi didwuma se o mampani bi tie konwa so a ekopem se obefie konwa so dapotin bi a emra ne kire no wo kwan se odidwuma osoafo be de
afi ye ntani kwan no ho na ye mra 2024 papa yi wasasa se enyenyenyenyenyenye no afafo no afre joy TV3 no afre power wono awo ye nko 2024 papa yi ni afi mu metie wo bebo amane ye kirim me kan kura ye nyantie se wo ma hyase ye twetwe nkata e de UK High Commission wey akufo adu kun yo wa hyada bia boye ka wo pese ye ho kire ye wo boa hwe wo mo ye badu politicians wo ho wo ma hyase ye didi akwa esi dey wo se say 2024 enyi wono ne ka say a president no wo kwan onto the last day of the night or say crowd would nim sadi yentia tia.
It created serious concern for us, and we raised it forcefully at today's meeting. The response of the Chief of Staff was that the matter be shelved, pending the reconvening of the Transition Committee's meeting on Friday. The also suggested that, in view of the critical nature of these matters, a subcommittee be set up to look into the matter so that consensus is reached and that we find common ground on how to proceed. But our position is that until such common ground is found, all these recruitments and payments and contracts should be put on hold so that we have sufficient time to carry out appropriate scrutiny.
And Felix, sorry for cutting through, but when you make that point, that's when you're being questioned on the legal remit within which the NDC's transition team is making that call. At the Transition Act, do you have any sort of grounding, legal remit within which you're making this call? Because the president is still president until January 7th.
That may be true, but there's something called sound judgment. There's fairness. Now, elections are held. A new government is about to take over. 3 weeks.
Hear me. One say, Nampi before now, you find your own. Also, no do no swa. And some 20 questions are Janaho. The okay, dear. Some president or the right says why day, why the Juma, onto the last day of the night. It's head and okay, was it there be? Oh, it's true, name there's something called a no, or no paper for the assault. And so we need more. Or no 2016 was the president who was quite Maraman, quite one in a Juma to watch him or punch him. One would get take Quabu Abruchiri, now won't to Boncosophobia, one wanted to tell Bruche depression at 2 woman. Now one would check UK Commission, a Ghana High Commission, European Union, Yasremo, a Bina Econo, one would yes, Cadia court. Just say, Mr. Ghana home. Hey, you bro. Encophobia, when we are Ghanaians and when we are problem, when we are Ghana for cry, because there's a lot of cophobia, when we are Ghana for, my Ghana bremo, because when my general ABB and when I any problem for come. It's one only day. I question, and was answering the question or be him or somebody for interpretation about the law. To
that government taking over, you cannot take major decisions that bind that government, especially in financial terms. It was the same principle that guided the MPP's position in 2016. Why did Mr. Mahama write that letter to Honorable Debra if he thought that there was something illegal about seeking the consent and inputs of the incoming administration? It is only fair that the government that is to take over within a short space of time is made aware of these matters, because its own program or these recruitments, these payments, and other activities must fit into that government's program. Because at the end of the day, when that government takes over, they will be responsible for managing the finances of this country. The last thing we want is for them to be saddled with something that they don't know about, so that they are ambushed with payments and other commitments that they may not have programmed. It is not for nothing. And even appropriation and disbursements of public funds and the budgeting process only makes room for 3 months of expenditure for the incoming government. So in March, the incoming government would have to, as it were, present a new budget to cover that fiscal year. And even with that 3 months budget that is prepared, it is only statutory payments, that is commitments in terms of debt servicing and salaries and other payments that are strictly statutory or that have.
Okay. Eti okeka no brofo nyina wie no ase ne sei ni nyina ne se de woka bia nu a e wo mrakwem asem woka bia ne wo mu bo so adwen eni kwan a ye be use the media to set a propaganda against the government going. In fact, they are trying to let Ghanaians know say as one buy there's nothing called government coffers, but Ghana for be bold enough to question Mahama after transitional team almost we na omo be kase sika bia no man mo se wo ye de say ni ja mo nka me nti omo de kasen ena sika say heritage fund na say oman e kai say oman budget bibi GDP na say ese Ghana for enya sakokodro to question these people because they are good in political damage control. NDC, they are good when it comes to propaganda, media propaganda. They are good on that. They pay huge money for people to use damage control on the media. Pay attention. Pay attention. I'll roll in him and what can I say?
NDC people compared us
to the MPP. MPP, they don't waste their time on too many insults. So. NDC, our mouths like acid. It's about the economy, stupid. It's not about all those other useless things about who builds how many compost plants.
A hunter for no. I'm going to make Jimmy times 2. Okay, Fantifon, Quasia 7, Fantifon be Jimmy. Any Santifon be Jimmy Buma. A hunter for the day. I'm Jimmy, no, plus 30. Western region. I'm credit the can.
No, I'm not a small boy. But let's step President for me did honey. I expect him to also undo honey, undo the lane. Now, Memo walk up. Now, Memo Babu Ghana, you know, true come.
Let's do the right
Or not any young couple said Bonnie obedi yet to work chair, wheelchair, not to. What's now?
No.
Chairman Kufo to buy what the idea chesa asante sem ehia Kufo. Chairman Bako. Chairman Bako, se aka to obi engineer nya kwankwa na gini o. Se ye wo bakwasia no bakwasia so nyini. Se de banyansafo nyini be panyinya nyansafo no. Sa na bakwasia so nyini.
NDC people compare us to the MPP. MPP, they don't waste their time on too many insults. So. NDC, our mouths like acid.
And you see the deal? That's how it is. It is secret and say NDC for you won't be taking a bay. I won't be for quite be so say. On be a catcher Ghana for say, or mine you buy or mine up property. And yes, sir, politician now, what Boca 8 years I campaign. On yes, can we are. And yes, it can't be pediary. As a woman to me, rich woman. And what in a giddy ya? It's one of your money game in a farm. Was chassis, or no baby owl. Was chassis in a che. Only pass say, no criminal. I buy an SO in a juma until the last day. So, oh, my shadow. Now, before that, before we come show and Tiasi, now down for you had it.
Hey, Anopa, you got TV so. Every before she debusa. I say, NDC one or more deba. They say, oh, Felix Ofosukwachi. Oh, you refi me mami po yare inti. I can send me question or hospital. No challenger. And you have radio stations in Beverly. Obviously, Felix will say you Juma because Obiama is
no, auntie. Boss who can add for no, on one free SHS, or say, we and over church 24-hour economy had here. Tia.
Wakaso about 24-hour economy. Obi. No, I say, watch it for one in the tongue, watch it after 6 p.m. Is it the regular practice?
maybe because there is no demand.
Absolutely. So you have to stimulate that demand. No, Mama can watch him.
At watch for in a Monton, Montana, at 20 and no, I Juma. Yet, I want to watch what you turn and I do have bed, oh, we, in the penny. We. Anyway, that's NDC for you. Timmy, and Crawford, Moon film money. Moon film when in a month, yet the moon, must some winning game no be playing. We are aware that. So, moon is our or Masobeshe. Said 2025 and beyond. NDC for administration, who is a Ghana for your fee and ni. No, can be a bit yet the video evidence or best study. Hide the reason so. Men can attend. Transawati as soon as make an HH. Never show more double standard a woman over to the makers. Your friend or the Patch like the video, subscribe and share the video. But I'll see you at also.